everyone. Today we can see the topic of robot drive system. Okay, so the robot drive system. Following topics to be covered for the pneumatic drive, which is basically three types of drive system for the robot drive system. One is hydraulic, pneumatic, mechanical, and electrical drives, and also pneumatic drives. The DC servo motor, and another one is stepper motor, AC servo motor, and it is salient features, then application and comparisons of all these drives. Okay, so these are the topics to be covered for the robot drive system by using the robot applications. Next one, robot drive system, and it is introduction and definition of this one. Then drive means or operate the robot. Drive means which is used to operate the robot by using some elements or machines we can carry it by the work. Okay, so that is the work of drive system. Used to be provided a means to control the speed and torque, also used to drive the system. Okay, so second point it should be mentioned that. The third one is drive system is used for converting the hydraulic, pneumatic, and electrical energy, which is useful for mechanical energy. Okay, so which is converted into useful form of mechanical energy. So it is used for another motion transform and drive the robot. Okay, so this is the drive system we can carry by the work from the robot. So the types of drive system, basically three: hydraulic drive system, pneumatic drive system, electrical drive system. So the hydraulic drive system, which is used to pressurized fuel, is used to transmit and control the power. Okay, so we can use by the pressurized fuel to control the power by the robot. Then hydraulic drive, which is used to suitable for heavy load robot application. Heavy load robot application only we can use the hydraulic drive system. The third one, the hydraulic refers to the transform of energy from the pressure difference, not from the kinetic energy of flow. Okay, so this is the hydraulic drive system. So this concepts I will show the diagram. The features of hydraulic drive systems: high force capability, high dynamic response, then assisted braking torque, then good mechanical stiffness, then high power unit, weight and volume. Okay, so these are the features of hydraulic drive systems have to be covered. So the hydraulic hydraulic drive, which is consist of following three main components. So first one is actuator, controller valve, and power supply. Okay, so these are the three parts mainly have to work by the hydraulic system. So hydraulic power supplies, they have to carried by the power supply to the actuator, and control valves they have to control by the process, and finally they have to work carried by the end effector. Okay, so that is working done by the robot by using the applications of hydraulic drive. Then another one, the diagrams are here they're showing the robotic actuators, which is connected to the some solenoid valves, and also they have to connected by the some valves arranged by the hydraulic drive systems. Okay, so that is easily to operate by using the hydraulic drive system, which is connected to the processing of hydraulic drive system. Then another one is, this is the advantages of hydraulic system. So no reduction gear is needed, high accuracy and better response, then excellent for heavy duty and large robot. It provide more power than electrical drives. So then disadvantages: high maintenance, more expensive system, not suitable for clean air environment, requires pumps, reservoir, motor and hoses. Then more floor space is required. So this is the disadvantages by using with the hydraulic drive system. Then second one is pneumatic drive system. Okay, so we can use here the pressurized air is used to control the power. We can use to previous one, pressurized fluid. Here pressurized air is used to control the power. So that is the difference between pneumatic and hydraulic drive system. Then pneumatic valve control the flow of energy from pressurized gas. So the features of pneumatic drives: we can carry has most of the desired properties and characteristics of gas for pneumatic system. It is not poisonous and non-flammable, so which is used to the pressurized air, which is it is not a poisonous and also non-flammable one, right? Then the consist of following three parts, which is connected by the power supply from the end of the we have to connected by the starting of pneumatic system. In they have two valves they have to connect it from the actuator. Control valves they have to control the another arms and wrists. Okay, so finally they have to carry it by the work to the wrist. Okay, next so the components of pneumatic drive systems. So intake filter and compressor, cooler, separator, receiver, and finally the actuators they have to actuate the component. Okay, for intake filters we have to initially we have to work with the remove the unsediment parts. So compressors we have to compress the pressurized fuel. Coolers we have to use to reduce the heat of the air, and separator we have to separate the air from separate the air, depends upon that work. We have to use by the separator. And receiver, it is one of the small storage device which is used to connect the which is used to store the air from the reservoir. Okay, so finally the secondary air treatments they have to connect it and the control valves they have to connect in between from the central air treatment, so that control valves have to actuate by the actuator, so that actuator finally we can move there towards and forwards for the pneumatic drive system. Okay, so this is the component of pneumatic drive system. This is the same diagrams we can show clearly. So this is the actuations by using the pneumatic system in packaging process. Clearly are showing the diagram, and also it is a playable video which it should know easily packaging by using with pneumatic system. Are you seen, right? Then advantage, good accuracy, excellent speed, easy installation, small leakage can be tolerated, then economical than hydraulic drives. Disadvantages, difficult to control, air needs preconditioning, then precision is less than electrical drive, more vibration is generated, more noise is produced. So this is the disadvantage. Then electrical drive system, an electrical drive system is defined as the form of machine equipment designed to convert electrical energies into mechanical energy and provide electrical control of the processes. The features of pneumatic drive system: for the electrical offers energy transformation, the control components are used to limit the amplitude armature current to the DC motor. Okay, right. So there are three major types of electrical drives: AC servo motor, DC servo motor, stepper motor. So the parts of electrical drives, so the power modulator, then motor, then control unit, then sensing units. So these are the electrical drive main parts. So and also advantage: simple construction, clean air environment, requires less floor space. Electrical drive robots is quite operation. And then disadvantage: poor dynamic response. A large and heavier motor must be used. It is also very costly. Then electrical drive system, it is not provided as much as possible, right? So the actuator are the device used for converting hydraulic, pneumatic and electrical energies into mechanical energy. So the mechanical energy is used to get the work done. The types of actuator: the hydraulic actuator, pneumatic actuator, electrical actuator. So the electrical actuators, basically they have three types: servo motor, stepper motor and AC or DC motor. So this is the diagrams. Diagrams are clearly showing here. The punching press working operation easily done by the process of pneumatic process. Okay, oil reservoir and oil filter, then hand shut-off valve, four-way valve, finally the double acting cylinder has to be work. Okay, so the oil reservoir they have to store the oil filter. The oil sediments will be removed by using the oil filter. Hydraulic pump, the hydraulic pump which is rotate the pressurized fuel. Pressure indicator, we can indicating the pressure by the pressure indicator. Hand shut off valve we can use to holding the pressure. Okay, so the four-way valve they have to operate by the method of motions. Okay, so the four-way valve. Then finally the valves they have to operate by using the double acting cylinder. That is finally we have carrying by the punch press can work by the process. And hydraulic actuator is transform the hydraulic energy stored in a reservoir into mechanical energy by means of suitable pumps. So the hydraulic actuator are also fluid power drives for industrial robot which utilize high pressure fluid such as oil transmit forces to the point of the application desired. So these are the characteristics of hydraulic actuating system. For the designer should be known the basics of operating cycle, operating pressure, types of pumps, maximum and minimum operating and ambient temperatures, loads encountered by the various components. The features of hydraulic actuator systems: high force capability, good mechanical stiffness, high power per unit weight and value. The elements of hydraulic actuation system: hydraulic reservoir, filter, hydraulic pump, cylinder, motor, hydraulic valve, accumulator, hydraulic hoses and hydraulic seals and piping. So the types of hydraulic actuator: so the single acting spring return type, double acting spring return type, cylinder type, and third one is ram type. Advantage: self lubrication, no mechanical linkages is required. It can be also provided previous control at low speed, then capable of withstanding shocks loads, greater load carrying capacity. Disadvantages for that one: expensive, noise operation, high maintenance, not energy sufficient, not suitable for clean environment, leakage can occur causing a loss in performance. Then pneumatic actuator utilize the pneumatic energy provided by the compressor and transform into the mechanical energy by means of pistons or turbines. So for the features of pneumatic actuators: limited carrying cycling, then tend to have a performance inconsistency. Then pneumatic actuators are capable for the modality, then it can be handle high torque of loads. So the common parts of pneumatic system: compressor, check valves, regulators, gauges, accumulator, then feed lines. Advantage: control it's simple, it is cheapest from the actuator, no mechanical transformation is usually required, individual components can be easily interconnected, very quickly response time and faster cycle. A disadvantage: more noise and vibration, not suitable for heavy loads, air compressor is required. An electrical actuator, an actuator obtaining electrical energy from the mechanical system is called as actuator. The features: high bandwidth, provide accurate and fast control, high maximum force, allow high accelerations. So final topic: electrical actuators of comprise the following drive systems: AC motor, DC drive and stepper motors, switching device. So mechanical switch, solenoid switch and relays, so solid state switch, diodes, thyristors and transistors. So this is the operations we can use by the electrical motor. Then advantage: high power conversion and efficiency, then they are easily connected and replied as structures component and can be lightweight, no pollutions of working environment. Then disadvantages: complaints and wear problems are causing inaccuracies. A larger and heavier motor must be, which is costly. They cannot be used in explosive atmosphere applications. We have used by the automation application, and also we are using the wide range of industries from the precision is needed. So we can carry the factors for the three drive systems: hydraulic, pneumatic and electrical. So input power, so it depends upon the factors: input power supply, working fluid and basic system, efficiency, deliberate weight to the force ratio and susceptibility to the containment. And safety of operation, then component availability, load variation, susceptibility, then system stiffness. Okay, then final one topic is various kinds of motors: stepper motor and servo motor and AC servo motor and DC servo motor. Okay, so we can see in the next class. Thank you all.